Welcome to Fortnite News Station, Episode 1. We have breaking news. The meteor shower is getting closer to Tilted Towers by the minute. 4 weeks ago, a little star in the sky. This week, a huge ball of light coming straight towards Tilted Towers, and here's why. Okay, so if you think of Tilted Towers, you think of a huge city, and you think of most of the population going to Tilted Towers. Because not many people go otherwhere. I mean, like a little bit under half of the map goes to Tilted Towers each time. About 30 players, which is a lot when games are now starting off with 80, 81 players. 30 players is a lot. That would mean 50 players don't go to Tilted Towers. So think of that. 50 out of 90 don't go to Tilted Towers and 30 do. That's a lot of people going to Tilted Towers. And it's just crazy. It's too packed, and like when you go over there, I try to avoid Tilted Towers as much as I can. I've got my Fortnite hat on. Does it have anything to do with Tilted Towers on it? No, but it has some PG-2 on it. And Fortnite. No, back to the news. Don't show this. No, back to the news, please. But other than that, here's the proof we have. Okay, first piece of knowledge or whatever it is I have about the situation is earlier this week I was playing and I saw these. I went up on the hill next to Salty Springs. It was in a game I won, and I went up there top like 3, and I saw telescopes looking straight up in the sky, and I saw a little it was about as big as it is now, but a little smaller and a little whiter, not as blue. And then there were some chests, and then I saw another, like on the hill in the middle of the map, like right next to Loot Lake. There's some more. There's more telescopes looking straight at what we think is a meteor. And how we know it's a meteor is look in the in-game coding. So in the in-game coding, Fortnite literally has pictures of them, like it's not just a random thing in the sky. It's a meteor. Like, it's a meteor. Just look. Like, it's somewhere on your screen. But after that, we know it's a meteor, but how do we know it's going to hit Tilted Towers? So Fortnite looks a lot like Poland, okay? And Poland is, it's a country, if you didn't know that, in Europe. And one way that we know Fortnite map looks like Poland is, if you put them side by side, they kind of look similar. And if you put where Warsaw is and Retail Row, Warsaw is one of the biggest shopping area of Europe, and Retail Row is exactly where that is. And also, Haunted Hills, Haunted Hills is a graveyard, and it's haunted. And in Poland, in the exact same spot, there is a city, I forget what the name of it is, but it's kind of like a ghost town. It is supposedly haunted, and it is a graveyard. And then the final thing is Tilted Towers. The reason we think it's gonna get hit by a meteor is it's near the spot where a city in Poland got actually struck by a meteor before. So I want you to think about that. So it's Poland, like they've lined that up. And then Tilted Towers has been lined up. And the meteor, if you look straight up at the meteor and then you look back down, you can see Tilted. I'll just give you a little gameplay in a second. But before the gameplay, I want to go ahead and tell you, none of this is true information, except for there's a meteor in the sky, there's new things on the map, and there's the stuff in the coding. We don't know if, it's similar. But we don't know if it's actually supposed to be after Poland. But one little thing about Poland, Epic Games, they had a worker who worked with them, and he was from Poland. But he broke away back in early 2000s, late 90s. And that is another thing, Poland. Now let's talk about Tilted. Oh yeah, here's the gameplay. Okay, so let's talk about Tilted Towers and another reason why we think, or two more reasons why we think it can be struck by the meteor. Well, it can be struck by the meteor, but why it is possible, like why we think it is. So one other thing is Tilted Towers is right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, here, let me do the Morse code thing, then I'll come back to what I was gonna say because I forget. So there's this like vibrations. If you turn on your controller vibrations and you play Xbox or PlayStation and you feel random vibrations every once in a while, tell me. And they come out in Morse code. I learned about this a few weeks ago. And people switched them around, and I don't know who did this, but I'll give credit to him on screen right now. Thank you for doing this. And I'm not stealing from Alie's video. It literally just came out. I've known about all this stuff. Hey, Dad, have I known about this stuff this whole week? Yeah. Yeah, I've known about this stuff.
Okay, guys, this was recorded way earlier this month, so I just uploaded it late.
Morse code from Alia, but I knew there was a code. I just needed to know what it meant. So the first thing, the vibrations go SOS, so it's like
this is the most stupid mistake ever made by me. I didn't know what Morse code was, then I looked it up, so it would be dot for SOS.
Somehow made it out.
And it wasn't like D5, and it wasn't 418.
If you line up the
it's
grid
actually dots and dashes.
On the map,
I was stupid.
The D box and D5 box lines up perfectly on the north side of Tilted Towers, where the meteor is supposedly going to hit. Yes, I remember. Oh yeah, and the last thing is 418, which is right in between some sort of meteor shower thing this year, and that's April 18th. So that's coming up soon. Today's the 3rd of April, so that's coming up in 15 days. And the Battle Pass tiers. Let me go ahead and show something on screen. It's a little gameplay. There is one tier, 2 pages, and 2 to the end of that page, to the end of a nuclear explosion, like a meteor. And then the second to last is an extinct sign, because dinosaurs went extinct.
Okay, guys, so I'm on the Battle Pass. I haven't bought the Battle Pass, but right now is April 12th. So the thing was on April, I recorded this on April 3rd, most of the news thing. But if we go down to the second to last page, we find the kaboom. Second to last emote on the second to last page. Oh, Bacon Lord or Pro Lego Gamer, join the party. So we have that, the kaboom thing. And then we will have 2 pages. Oh, wait. So there's the kaboom. Let me click on it. There we go. Then we're going to go 2 pages over, and we have the extinct sign. Like I said, like dinosaurs went extinct. But I'm getting 6 days away from the hopeful meteor. Oh, Bacon Lord is here. But the hopeful meteor, I don't really care if it doesn't happen. I've been going to Tilted a little bit more recently. Here, I don't really want to play with him. I just want to finish this. Okay, leave this. Okay, see you guys. Finish the rest of the video. Guys, I'm sorry the sound got cut out here, but for some reason. But so there was a blue meteor in one of Epic Games' old games, and it hit like a blue meteor like the one in Fortnite, and it hit a big city. What do you think about that? So it was a blue meteor. I'm trying to see what I'm saying. So it was blue, and you would definitely know that the blue meteor is like the Fortnite one, and it's hitting the Tilted Towers. Tell me you can't understand that. Now, over to the weather with Brad.
Okay, the weather today is tilted towers outside. They're gonna be meteor. There's evidence, there's proof, and it's a amazing theory. That's the weather for y'all today. But it's sunny right now. People are putting out little campsites on mountains outside of tilted towers, looking at meteor coming down. Okay, it's coming down on the 18th. How about you run and hide for your lives? And I am happy today. It's tilted towers. Yeah.
Thank you, Brad. Back to your normal schedule.